Now I want to share with you the 7 steps for pursuing your purpose. And you can take that word purpose out and even put goals. Maybe it just might be a task that you want to accomplish. In any case, there are certain things that you can do that will certainly apply to you achieving them and feeling that sense of satisfaction. If you're saying, Jewel, I don't even know what my purpose is. I don't know what my gifts and talents are. That's something I hear a lot, and I can understand that frustration. I would simply tell you to pray about it. Reflect on Matthew chapter 7, verse 7 through 8, where it says, keep asking, keep seeking, and keep knocking. I tell you, sometimes people just don't want to do the work. They just want to magically show up. But you may have to walk through a few wrong doors. You have to keep seeking and trying things and explore and be curious and be persistent and press. And eventually it will be revealed to you. Sometimes your gifts and talents are just not noticeable to you because you diminish it, you dismiss it. Maybe you have a low self-esteem. Maybe someone criticized and crushed your confidence, so you don't even dare think about it or dream about it. But I believe that you're listening to this CD because you are ready to pursue your purpose. I would ask you, what would you do for free? That's a real indicator of what your passion is when you would do it for free. I can remember years ago when I started public speaking, I was doing it for free. I was hosting events in my home. I was going to churches and organizations, and I was doing it for free because I was just excited to have a chance to express myself and to share what I felt God had given me to share. I went from free to fee. I turned my passion into a profession. I would ask you, what dream or goal is so compelling that it won't let you go and it wakes you up at night? What is it that you would do for free and you wouldn't care what time it is? You just want to have the opportunity to do something that brings meaning to your life. Well, you too can turn your passion into a profession. Could it be music, volunteer work, helping the homeless, finding a cure for AIDS, educating the youth, cleaning up your community, fighting against injustices? Whatever it may be, I bet you there's a reoccurring theme in your life. I bet you when you look back, you see that all through your life you've been tinkering with certain ideas and activities and certain types of groups of people. And you begin to see that there's a theme that, oh yes, I'm always organizing, I'm always promoting, I'm always nurturing, I'm always traveling, I'm always teaching, I'm always helping others, I'm always trying to improve something, I'm always trying to create something. I'm always trying to educate others. I'm always trying to accomplish something. Well, as you begin to connect the dots, you will see that there is a recurring theme in your life that is pointing you towards your true north. The second step is to communicate, to open up, to talk with others, to express your ideas, to get out of your comfort zone and network with people. You never know who's right now in your immediate circle of people that would help you connect the dots, that would help you to move to the next level. But nothing's going to happen if you don't open up your mouth and communicate and get out there and network with people. Don't hold back. Don't sit on your assets. Don't let the enemy, the critics, or the haters shut your mouth. Open up your mouth and tell your story. There is a gift. There is a significance. There's meaning for your life. In the first book of Corinthians, chapter 7, verse 7, we are told that each one has his own gift from God. So as you begin to tell your story, it will shape your direction, your focus, your passion, and your service to the world. What circumstance or what person fuels your passion and your faith? Something possibly happened in your life that made you get excited or angry or motivated, and now you want to share this with the world and you want to make a difference. Well, it's time now to make that happen. It's time to do it. I'm going to give an example of how you express your true north, how you express your purpose. Here's an example. I want to use my accounting and interpersonal skills to help clients with financial planning, to become debt-free, and to have less financial stress in a small consulting firm where my colleagues would include a lawyer and a financial analyst. My workspace would be cheerful and organized, and it would be where my values are certainly on display so that I could be of service to other people. That's someone who's expressing their true north. They're talking about what they want to do and how they want to do it and where they want to do it and the type of people they want to work with. Those are all very key statements as you begin to bring shape to expressing your purpose and your passion. The third step is to know why you want to do it. See, the first one was to know what it is you want to do. The third step is, why are you doing this? Why are you sacrificing? Why are you up early? Why are you up late? Why won't you give up? Why are you doing something different? You need to know the why, because there'll be times when you'll have dips and setbacks and disappointments and critics and distractions, and you'll be discouraged. I can't tell you how many times I said to God, are you sure this is what you want me to do? So I had to always remember the why. Why am I doing this? Because when you know the why, when your finances are tested, your time is tested, your faith is tested, your self-esteem is tested, you go right back to why. Why am I doing this? So I want you to write that down and always remember the meaning, the reason why you're doing what you're doing. Number 4. Now we get to the how and the where. These are the nuts and the bolts of pursuing your purpose. You got to explore possibilities. How are you going to do it? Are you going to network? Are you going to take classes? Do you need to change careers? Do you need to move to a new city? Do you need to apply for loans or grants? Will you be going on interviews? Do you need an internship? Will you travel? Will you be a part of a mastermind group? Do you need to get rid of your debt or write a business plan? Do you need to get a mentor or shadow someone who is doing just what you would like to do? Where are you going to do it? Will it be in your home? Will it be local or global? Will you be in an office space? Where are you going to do this? What industry are you going to be a part of? What's your plan? What's your strategy? What kind of people do you need to line yourself up with? These are just a series of questions that will help you to identify how and where you're going to pursue your purpose. Number 5, you want to begin to minimize any conflicting priorities. When there are voices in your head pulling you to go and do what you want to do when you should be doing something else, when you've got conflicting priorities and you're accepting demands of your time and resources from other people instead of focusing on your major things, you're going to find that you're conflicted. So you want to get rid of excuses and get rid of clutter. You want to learn the power and the diplomacy of saying no so that you can focus on the yeses in life. You want to keep the main thing, the main thing. In fact, I highly suggest you read my book. The main thing is to keep the main thing, the main thing. I also have a CD with that message. So in essence, what I'm telling you in this 5th step is to place your attention on your intentions. See, you're already placing your attention somewhere. Somebody or something is already getting your time, your energy, your resources, your money, your loyalties, your commitment, your faith. Well, once you have identified and clarified what your purpose is and the direction you want to go in your life, once you begin to turn your compass towards your true north, you want to place all of those things, your attention, on your true intentions. Why don't you get started by reading my book? The main thing is to keep the main thing, the main thing. The 6th step, you want to overcome the strongholds of procrastination and perfectionism. They're kind of like cousins. Procrastination and perfectionism are a thief, and they mask fear, insecurity, doubt, and the need to stay in a familiar comfort zone. These are certainly sabotaging habits, and you want to make sure that you're overcoming that and you're breaking those strongholds. And again, I address this in my book. The main thing is to keep the main thing, the main thing. And how do you break strongholds? You begin to understand your behavior style. You see, as you acknowledge any extreme behavior that you have, as you acknowledge those behaviors, you can see where you're possibly sabotaging your own progress. Let me share with you some behavior styles. If you are a left brain person, you're into details. If you're a right brain person, you're very spontaneous. If you are a left brain person, you're in with the facts. You deal with facts. You need to see things written down. But if you're a right brain person, you walk by faith and not by sight. If you are a left brain person, you're very time conscious, very punctual, as opposed to a right brain person who tends to procrastinate. A left brain person deals with paperwork. They don't mind sitting down and dealing with the paperwork because a right brain person loves to deal with people. A left brain person is a planner, while a right brain person is a dreamer. A left brain person is very rational, and a right brain person operates on intuition, their gut feelings. A left brain person loves security, sequence, order, and structure. It makes them feel safe, while a right brain person can be very random. A left brain person is very introverted, not so much of a social being, while a right brain person is an extrovert. They love to be around people. You'll find a right brain person will get out and network. A left brain person gravitates towards math and structure, while a right brain person, you'll find them gravitating towards the arts, music and dance and nature. A left brain person is very cautious. They don't move too quickly. They overthink, procrastinate, while a right brain person is very adventurous, very curious. They'll get out there and they'll try something and they'll explore because they're not worried about being a failure. They enjoy the journey of the adventure of finding new things and discovering new possibilities. A left brain person is a finisher. They go from A to Z and they don't skip a step. While the right brain person, they start, but they usually don't finish, or they're very random. They may start at A and then go to C and then go to M and then back to L. I mean, they're all over the place. A left brain person is very practical and frugal. A right brain person is very impulsive. A left brain person is very traditional. It's very difficult to get them to do anything new. They like doing things the old way, while a right brain person enjoys new things. Now, does any of that help you to understand your behavior style? Could you possibly see now where you may be sabotaging your success and your progress? I'm not sharing this to say that one side of the brain is better than the other. The goal is to become a whole brain thinker so that you know when it's time to tap into your left brain to do the math, do your paperwork, and when it's time to tap into your right brain to be more people oriented, to be more of an extrovert, to walk by faith and to trust what you cannot see and to move into your possibilities. So as you pursue your purpose, you have to find out what activities you enjoy doing. What are you good at? When was the last time you found yourself doing something that was very meaningful and satisfying? Now, as we go to the seventh step, let's think about it. As you identify your purpose or your goal, as you know your why, and you think about how you're going to do it and when you're going to do it and where you're going to do it and who you're going to do it with, now you've got to have the commitment. You want to stick with it and not quit. You want to stay focused because you're overcoming those strongholds of procrastination. And you're reading my book. The main thing is to keep the main thing the main thing. So let me close with some thoughts about commitment, about sticking with a goal, sticking with your purpose, sticking with your path. Keeping your compass on true north requires commitment. And so I'll share the words of Mother Teresa as I close. Mother Teresa wrote, "People often are unreasonable, illogical, and self-centered. Forgive them anyway. If you are kind, people may accuse you of being selfish and having ulterior motives. Be kind anyway. If you are successful, you will win some false friends and some true enemies. Succeed anyway. If you are honest and frank, people may cheat you. Be honest and frank anyway. What you spend years building, someone could destroy overnight. Build anyway. If you find serenity and happiness, there will be people that will be jealous, but be happy anyway. The good you do today, people will often forget tomorrow. Do good anyway. Give the world the best you have, and it may never be enough. Give the world the best you've got anyway. You see, in the final analysis, Mother Teresa says, it is between you and your God. It was never between you and them anyway. I think that is so powerful, and I'm glad I had a chance to share it with you.